Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? So if y'all didn't know, basically the Warriors front office has been going on a fucking tear. They're looking for everybody. First, it started out subtle. And before y'all say, oh, you got Central, no, this is actually on the Dunk Central. Like, you could look this shit up. I got the proof. This is some wild shit. So let's start this out. Basically, not only are the Warriors, first they went to go look for KD. They was like, hey, we want to make a trade for KD. They were like, no, let's make a trade for Braun. Now they're saying they want to trade for Braun and KD. I guess they're that great, that greedy to win. Like, I'm just like, what the fuck? I guess that's gonna work, nigga. Like, like what the fuck? That's anything. That's really an anything ass team. Like, what niggas trying to get the Avengers? They're like, the front office is losing it. They're losing it. I don't know what's wrong with these niggas. That's when I'm like, this is getting strange. This is getting very strange. Then I seen them another couple of hours later talking about we want to acquire a trade for Jimmy Butler. And I'm like, who you gonna give up Kaminga for Jimmy Butler? That's nasty works. Like, that's nasty works. Like, fuck it. Honestly, I love Jimmy Butler, but fuck Jimmy Butler. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. Fuck Jimmy Butler. I love Jimmy Butler, but it's not worth it. He's not worth it. They're definitely not going anywhere with him. Plus, like, what I look like giving up a couple of second round picks and a first round pick for Jimmy Butler like that. That nigga is the pill. And I love Jimmy Butler. He's really a winner, but he's getting to that point where it's just like, bro, we can't keep trading for you. Like, you barely have a time span. We don't know how long you're gonna be good for. So, and plus, you're really not doing that great this season, honestly. But that could be due to, his whole drive to win and him feeling like he's not gonna win on Miami. But who gives a fuck, nigga? Still show up to do the job, nigga. The fuck you talking about? But then it gets worse. This nigga is talking about let's acquire the heart of the city. LaMelo Ball, the Hornets franchise player, the one that they're investing into, him, Trey Man, and the whole little group they got building over there. For a lousy couple of picks, I guess they give a fuck about. And what, Kaminga? Kaminga? Like, the Warriors not really giving up anything that's so good. And nobody's making no trade for nobody here. Nobody don't want Kaminga. Gang, you just gotta let it go. So now I know this hysteria. I've seen this hysteria before. Let me cook. Plus, Zion is crazy. Zion finna go there and BBL it up. He finna just wild out, find him a shorty over there. They might fuck around and extort him because them Oakland bitches do not play. Them Oakland bitches do not play. So honestly, Zion need to just stay where he's at right now and let himself just fry his own career. That's really up to him. Now, I'm not going front. It got worse. This is when I knew. I've seen this hysteria. I've seen this craziness. I've seen this disease. I know I've seen this disease. Now that they're talking about trading for Paul George, like trading for Paul George, PG, Mr. Shit the Bed himself, like when that nigga shit the bed, it's all wet. It's all wet poops. It's not like it's diarrhea poops. It's mad like oily poop. It's like it's wet. It's dripping off the bed. It's nasty. It's disgusting. Like we getting Mr. Stinker himself. Like that nigga's been doing anything. His career is honestly on the downhill. Honestly, this nigga should low-key retire. I'm not going front. And I heard him talk about it, but I think he should really actually do it. I'm not going front. And I fuck with PG, but this nigga's career is a fucking mess. So the Warriors wanting him is just anything. And it makes sense. They're wanting anybody. They feel like they're running out of time. That's what the GM said. And basically, I don't think they're really running out of time. I think it's already done. Let's be honest, the Warriors are suffering from dynasty hysteria. They, for some reason, feel like they still need to compete because they have Curry. But the whole time, in reality, they really don't have any real chance of competing. A lot of teams don't have a real chance of competing that used to be good. And that's because times have changed. The new has come in. The younger generation is starting to take over. And they're starting to make big strides. And the only way you could be successful is if you have those type of guys on your team, which means a lot of these teams need to go back into rebuilding. Y'all already had y'all dynasty. Y'all had y'all time. Y'all had a great time. But the hysteria has to go, bro. You have to let it go. You have to fucking let it go. Like, it's over. Like, it's over. We love the Warriors dynasty. Well, not really all of it, though. KD was kind of anything. Y'all did anything to win. So y'all got what y'all got. And at the end of the day, y'all made it as far as y'all did. Curry got y'all another ring on top of it. So he got 4 rings for y'all. Shout out to him. That's all y'all really need. And, so what if y'all don't win with this next generation? It's gonna take time. Obviously, you have to rebuild. Honestly, this whole like, oh, we need this superstar to come here. You're not gonna do shit. Let's be for real. Like, I'm tired of teams just shipping niggas just to ship niggas. Like, it's not doing nothing. This is not doing anything for the Warriors. This is honestly hindering the Warriors more. So this is just boo boo of a trade, honestly. And this shit don't even make no fucking sense. It's just unnecessary of a trade to make with any of these players, because most of it is just gonna be short time. It's not gonna really last you any long time. That's why you had Jordan Poole and y'all traded Jordan Poole, and now you got boo boo ass Draymond complaining on podcasts talking about this, that, and the third. You don't want to apologize, but let's be honest. Y'all had a future. You had ideas. Y'all didn't capitalize good on them, and this is why your team is where it's at. You depended too much on Curry and Draymond and the whole big three with him and Clay. Clay fell off and Clay fell into hell. Jordan Poole was supposed to be a big three. He really was supposed to take over once Curry, settled down, which is probably not going to happen. I feel like Curry's going to play good until, I don't know. I feel like Curry going to last like LeBron. He's definitely giving me those vibes, but I don't think he's going to be winning anymore at this point. He's just playing to play, and it does suck at times, like just to play. Like that would suck, like you're just playing to play. But that's the reality of the situation. It happened with Kobe. Remember, the Lakers had dynasty hysteria. They started doing random shit. They just started making random trades and shit, talking about Steve Nash. Then they got Howard off the injury, and Dwight Howard played like shit, and then they just started making random decisions that didn't make any real sense or correlate at the time. They weren't building. They weren't really trying to rebuild. After they just started to realize, holy shit, yeah, we should have rebuilt 3-4 years later, and now it's too late. Then it hit 2016, and they were a shit show, and they had to restart, because honestly, they weren't going anywhere. Like, the Lakers were not going anywhere, so like, honestly, they needed that. They really needed that. The Lakers really just... And yeah, the Lakers still need to fucking hit the reset button. I don't know what's wrong with them niggas still. but you understand what I get. The Warriors need to hit that reset button. If Curry wants to stay there, that's up to him. But they're not going to win another... It's not happening, gang. It's just not happening. A lot of these younger guys on these teams now are really established, and they're starting to make a name for themselves in the league, and that's going to be hard to compete with when those teams actually have good players and they actually have a good cohesive thing going on compared to your team, where it's just like you and a couple of old niggas. And I'm not saying nothing's wrong with having vets, because I feel like having vets are important, but depending solely on vets for how many years is crazy. It gets to a point, gang, where reality has to hit. And let's be honest, y'all are not going to win. Y'all are definitely desperate. Some real desperate shit. This is giving me Laker vibes. This is giving me Laker after Kobe won the championship. 2-3 years later, just started losing it. They just started losing it. And this is exactly what y'all are doing. Like, this is just let it happen. Just let life take its course. Please, just invest more into the draft stock. Get younger guys together. Make a name. Obviously, it's take fucking time, but that's why it's called a rebuild, nigga. You just can't just win off the bat. But I get it. You know, the glory days. You love the thrill of being in the playoffs and winning and actually doing something. But it is what it is, though. All good things must come to an end, and this dynasty has came to its end. The Warriors dynasty is over. But that's all I really have to say. Dynasty is over. It was a great time. They had a great moment. They had a great couple of years. I'll give them that. That's all I really have to say, though. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace.
Got a lot to get off my chest. These niggas move funny but never correct. I never mind it cause they don't know the trauma of niggas slipping, trying to catch one of breath. Think to myself, not right in the head. I keep it passive but get pushed to the edge. And when I'm started, I just want niggas dead. Gasping for air cause my foot on they necks, nigga. Bitch calling up my phone, went straight to the tone. Too bad that she fucked on the eye. Keep some shit on my hip, no lie. Gotta watch it for pics. 13th always stay on my car. And these niggas that swear that they live in the life they don't live in a minute, start talking the car. And this I better get up and get it, or turn to a victim ass nigga with piss and no pie. Niggas tripping, you can get it with me. Always keep the city hollows, leaving terror on block. Ripping kidneys on those who envy, got a gut feeling you ain't seeing tomorrow. Shots ringing in the top, screeching, flowing in the secret shit, repeating a lot. Blood cleaning from coagulation from the ones that's taken, but they never forgot.